And seconded that the applications be closed for the Community Engagement Board on January 31st. You've heard the motion, ready for the question?
Question.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Discuss and take action on second annual MLK Day proposal. Councilman Jones.
Alright, so, last year, I came and I asked the city for $1,500, we ordered, shrubs and trees, mulch, we have water, we got gloves, trash bags, all those kind of different things, and so we went to the 14 farm family fences, and we raked, we planted, the plants, and we put mulch down. This year, we like, as a committee, we like to take it a step further, to, get plaques, on the fences, so you can know who fence or who property it once was of the 14 farm families. So say the city of Fairview have the, city seal, and then they'll say, that one of the 14 farm families' name on the plaque, as well as, we would like to, power wash City Hall, as well as, do some more cleaning up at the park, which is a breakdown sheet, of the proposed budget, $1,500, like we did last year. So I move that we approve the second annual MLK Day proposal.
So are you approving, or asking to approve the 1,500?
Yeah.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded that city donate $1,500 to the MLK, second annual MLK Day proposal. Is that right, Councilman? Okay, you've heard the motion, ready for discussion.
I'm ready.
Councilman
So,
Roll.
one, we're gonna pull the money from, but,
JJ, when I asked JJ, he said the same what he did, last year. So I don't remember that budget line item.
and then, what we found is that we can't power wash the building. It needs to be painted, so we're gonna check into that. You can't power, the pieces will come off.
Oh, wow. So maybe I could paint it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say for the items, I know it said like trash bags, gloves, garments, etc. Later on, we can make a list of specificity. So when we make that order, we know exactly.
When we make the order, when we do it, actually exact amount, we'll come back and give Ms. Johnson the actual breakdown, not to bring it back to city council as well.
Okay.
That work fine.
That's all. Alright, call for question.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. I do want to make a correction on the $80 million Flowchem expansion. That's what they're undertaking now. The permit on prior upgrade buildings was what I was referencing. They're following all the processes now, but it was a prior situation, just like some of the things we discussed with other buildings that I was referencing. The 80 million is a current new expansion that they're doing, and they are following the rules on that. But I did want to point out that those things happen, and they happen with someone else as well, while we're doing this. Anything else, council?
23.
Update from Mayor Allen, and possible action on bill to be presented to Panther Hills Apartments for backflow preventer installation per December 16, 2019 City Council vote. As Mr. Bostic with USW mentioned this evening, it's in their current building, which I haven't seen yet, so I'll be glad to report back to council once I get the bill and take a look at who's supposed to do what. But I don't have the bill yet, and Mr. Bostic just shared that with you all during his report. Anything else?
We got 2 things to go into executive session about.
Okay.
Before we do new business, before we go into executive session,
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I move that we discuss, consider, and take action on grease trap ordinance fees and tap fee ordinance to be discussed at the next city council meeting. Second, did you get that?
What was the second one?
Tap fees. Tap fees and the grease trap fees, that's something me and Councilman Wallace have started to work on, that we'll be presenting at the next city council. Second is discuss, consider, and take action on updating the report from public management and Mayor Allen on resolution, on EDA grant resolution that was passed March 10th, 2015. So we want to update from public management, so we want to make sure that, that they're at our next meeting. And on Mayor Allen, on currently where we're at, I think we have done, a number of things have changed since the first resolution, March 10th, 2015. And we just want to get an update on currently where we're at and where we're going. The third thing is I would like to discuss, consider, discuss, consider, and take action on a equity inclusive city, of us becoming an equity inclusive city. So we'll look at passing a resolution on using our racial equity lens in our decision making, and I'll have that resolution sent to the attorney.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, sir. I would like to discuss and take action on, budget workshop. I also would like to, discuss and take action on workshop with, Mr. JJ on, the water bill. I also would like to discuss and take action on USW, on today's USW report of, on procedures and granted. That's all.
I have to, Mr. Mayor.
Hold on, Mr. Bynum. Add on item number 22, I asked and they really didn't have an opportunity to put it together, but while we're asking USW, Trilogy, and Bureau Veritas to do these extra things, there's cost attached to it that were never budgeted. So we need to really take a look at where they are with that, because we may need to do a budget amendment. But in essence, the bottom line I really want to make sure is, since I'm required, I want to make sure council's aware of what's being spent with what we're asking all these folks to do, and reports to be printed outside of their usual contracts and agreement. So it's really the budgets, the costs to date on those items regarding Panther Hill, Campus Edge, and the gates of Prairie View. Yes, Councilman Rowland.
Also would like to put on there, how number 22 reads, the exact same, wording from A to E on our current agenda, number 22. And then the other thing is for us to discuss, take action, on, the 4 reports that was given to us by J.J. Johnson, and for us to discuss, take action on the reports provided to us by our bookkeeper and information from our city treasurer on the 4 reports that was provided to us, because we got reports we can talk about.
Okay.
Mrs.
Smith.
I want to put on there, about the building inspector. I've come up with the 2 things you asked me to do,
Yes.
and so I'm gonna bring them back to the council, and basically it's, we need to decide what all of the qualifications you want, and you really want this person to be degree or not degree. So I have both of those, so I'll have them at the next city council meeting.
Okay. And I appreciate you pulling up that information I received. Councilman Gibson?
Well, no, I was just said.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
What was the motion?
The motion was approved, that all this be on,
Okay.
next problem.
Yes.
My readiness is, what exactly, do you mean by, taps? Councilman, Brown?
Tap fees, so we have an ordinance that says a tap fee should cost a certain amount of money. Both our experts have told us that our tap fees are too low, And so myself and Councilman,
A top for water.
for
A new
the lines,
connection.
a new connection.
Connection.
Yep, and that we are both looking at, both for sewer and water, to review our ordinance on where we're currently at, what we're charging, but also allows us to be able to hold developers, or, you know, accountable in our process, whatever that may be. And, myself and Councilman Wallace have been working on
Are these tabs for residential or for business?
that. Both residential and commercial.
Yeah, we got fees for both.
Yep.
So tabs for residential, we want people to pay more than the $2,000 they already paid?
I mean, we'll
No,
get into
we're,
that.
we're looking
Okay.
into our ordinance.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll get into that discussion. But, call for the question.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. The City of Prairie View City Council reserves the right to adjourn into executive session at any time during the course of this meeting to discuss as authorized by Texas Government Code Sections 551.071, consultation with attorney. We are now in
read it?
551,
551.072, deliberations about real property.
no, just 074.
Do we need a reading? Cause I know we gotta go in for
Ah,
the officer.
551.074, personnel matters.
And
In
all
relation
four-
to number 18.
Okay.
Okay.
We're now retired into executive session.